Welcome back, family. Welcome back. It's Jams Media 215, the only station you know to get it poppin' with that real raw reaction.
And I'm talking about real good vibes, y'all. Okay, we are literally here to laugh, connect. Okay, and we are going to walk this thing out together.
Yes, we're going to walk it out together. So, but before we do, we need y'all to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and if you feeling the content, you feeling the vibes, come on now, and hit that share button. Let's make it happen.
Let's get it popping.
Yo, today, I've been waiting all day for this, man. I wish I could have did it earlier, but I couldn't. Things came up with the job and everything like that. Mm-hmm. But guess what? I'm here now, right? We here now. And we going to get right into Tom's new joint.
We ain't finna wait.
His new joint. What's it called? I'm proud to be a problem. I'm proud to be a problem. And you know what? I can understand that because it's always when you're a good problem, right? Mm-hmm. When you're doing things you're supposed to be doing, right? You can walk in that. Yeah. That's why you can say I'm good. I'm a problem. I mean, I don't even know what the song is about, but I'm just taking that from that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because we know if you know anything about Tom, he spread messages, right? Mm-hmm. About race, you know what I'm saying? About political views, you know what I'm saying? About everything. He just be spitting, giving you real raw stuff. So I'm ready to get into it.
Yeah. People always got a problem with stuff that make them uncomfortable anyway. So
okay.
I kind of feel like I know he about to be talking about something that's gonna make somebody's feathers ruffle.
Yeah, you already know. So let's just get into it. Let's laugh. Let's joke. You know what I'm saying? Let's have fun with it. You know what I'm saying? And then we can be serious too if it need be serious. But we gonna see. Let's get into it, man. You know what I'm talking about?
We've all been hooked on something. Coffee, cocaine, or cigarettes, and we've all been asked to sell us.
Just real fast, I just want to say, man, this boy in a burning barn. And like,
yeah, like, what's going on here?
Yeah, I mean, so one thing about Tom, yeah, we all know he gets into it, but I just want to comment about what have we seen so far right now as far as the video, the choreography, film, and all that. All right, mm-hmm. He in a burning building. And he's sitting there. He's sitting in the middle of it, hitting his tunes, right?
Yeah.
I want to know what that represents.
Right. What's the message behind that?
Yeah, because he always has a message. He don't do nothing for like him and Nova. They real crafty, real creative, and they madness have a method to it. Or they madness. You know what I'm talking about.
It's always
a method to they
mad.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? So. I really want to know what that's about.
Yeah.
If y'all know the backstory of that, Tom put it out there and I didn't hear it, y'all put it in the chat, put it in the comments, keep the boy updated for everything. You know what I'm saying? But let's get back into it, y'all.
We've all been hooked on something. Coffee, cocaine, or cigarettes, and we've all been asked to sell our souls for a nicer office and a bigger check. And we've all been at the bottom, had the lights cut off, barely paying rent. And we've all been in love with someone who said they'd stay, but they up and left. And we don't ask for help, we don't cry no tears. We know walking through hell, it can take some years. But we don't blame no one, cause it may be our fault. We may be all the names that we've been called. And maybe we're losers, maybe we're wrong.
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm trying to see what type of vibe this is, alright? Because he said we all been losers, right? We all sold our souls, we all took pay cuts, the office job. Where he getting at?
I mean, it sounds like he's saying we've all been low. Like we've all made that choice that wasn't the greatest choice. We've all done something that was apparently a problem to somebody, you know? So, I mean, we just gotta own up to that. That's what I'm thinking. I might be wrong, but it's still so much more to the song.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. We just started, but the way he just came off, like, he let everybody know, like, listen, before you slow down, before you try to point the finger at me.
Exactly.
We all been there.
Yeah.
All right. It's always something that you have done that somebody else can turn their nose down at. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, that's the vibe I'm getting right now. I mean, if he said you all been addicted to something, right. Cocaine, cigarettes, and all this cool stuff, and then he turned around and said, we all sold our soul. So we you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, and not saying like I'm saying it in a way that like the Bible says, sweep around your own front
exactly.
Porch first, whatever. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm thinking he's saying.
I'm getting that.
Like, calm down, pump your brakes. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect, put it like that.
Yeah, don't judge me.
Yeah, so I mean, what y'all think so far?
There's no judgment zone. That's what I'm getting.
Okay. So let's bring it back, and how we do. We gonna hear this again.
All right.
Okay.
For someone who said they'd stay but they up and left, and we don't ask for help, we don't cry no tears. We know walking through hell, it can take some years, but we don't blame no one, cause it may be our fault. We may be all the names that we've been called, and maybe we're losers, maybe we're wrong.
Okay. I think I heard something.
Alright, okay.
I think I heard something here. Y'all let me know if I'm off. Okay? But I think I'm hearing him say that we have, while we may have sold our soul, right? Mm-hmm. It took a while to walk through that hell, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
We realize what we've done wrong.
Exactly. That's what I think he is really getting at. Like,
yeah.
Basically, like, I'm proud to be a problem. Mm-hmm. Maybe because I've learned from it.
You grown some wisdom from that.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I think I know where you're going at with this, Tom. I think I know where you're going.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
We learned some. So it's sharpness mm-hmm. to go through what we went through, right? Mm-hmm. And I like to put it back to the Bible, right?
Yeah,
I'm a Bible man, okay? A man of God. Listen, that's just use the word persevere, mm-hmm. okay? Mm-hmm. So we made some mistakes, right?
Yes.
And whether it was drugs, being addicted to drugs, right? Whether it was being too ambitious and taking a job and and stepping on moral integrity to get that job, right? Mm-hmm. But along the way, we found out that the road that we took wasn't right? The things that we've done in life, we all been there. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
but, my moment through transition may not have been as long or as short as the next person. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? Like, mm-hmm. my time walking through that. Mm-hmm. What we say in the beginning, we're gonna walk through this thing together.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So maybe the message is also saying we shouldn't be worried about even comparing the times of transition, because your duration of transition may not look like my duration of transition.
Okay.
So I can't put that expectation on him or her to be like, why you still in that, or why you ain't get up out of that, or why you don't know yet. You get what I'm saying? Take your time, because you had to take it. You get what I'm saying? Like, take your time, because I had to take my time.
Yeah, I'm feeling that. Yeah.
I didn't get it right away. Mm-hmm. We all made those mistakes. We all made those choices that, maybe we weren't so proud of before.
And maybe the look back of us, our own situations, mm-hmm. help us to have patience for someone else in the same predicament, and empathy for them.
Great words.
Okay.
Patience and empathy, babe. Great words.
Let's get back into it, man. I'm liking what I'm hearing from far, though.
Yeah.
I'm really liking it, because, like I said, Tom always positive, even when, you look at the burning building and everything, you might think, what type of time this is going on? Mm-hmm. But then you hear his words, because that's what we focus on, the words, okay? Mm-hmm. And it all makes sense now.
Yeah.
But we could be wrong, though. What y'all think? All right? We're gonna run it back, though. Let's go.
Yeah.
ask for help, we don't cry no tears. We know walking through hell, it can take some years. But we don't blame no one, cause it may be our fault. We may be all the names that we've been called. And maybe we're losers, maybe we're wrong. Maybe we're bad guys and they knew it all along. Or maybe we're perfect, but probably not. Either way, babe, I'm just proud to be a problem they can't solve. And we've all been hooked on something. Pills or beer, mobile phones, and we've all done things that we regret to avoid laying alone. And Lord, we've had some bad days, depressed and anxious or drunk and stoned. And we've all had nights when we go to sleep and don't want to live no more.
Hold on, I gotta rewind that back. Because, hold on.
I can actually relate to what he's saying right now.
Okay, I'm hearing you.
Like, okay. Maybe I'm off a little bit, maybe I'm not. Because I feel like that addiction, right? We can kind of put it in a box and make it so narrow, right? Like drugs or alcohol or sex, like just the basic stuff, right? But sometimes you can be addicted to things that are not like, I don't know, talked about all the time. You know what I mean? Like for me, and I'm gonna talk about myself because I was there and I had to learn to relinquish this. And it was an addiction to perfection, or like an addiction to always trying to do it the right way, like all the time. Like, oh my God, I just wish it was some type of rule book that would just say, this is how you do it so you can always get this result. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's not possible. That's not life. At some point, you're going to have to mess up so that you can learn something. If there was a way for everybody to do everything right, there would never be room for growth. There would never be room for wisdom. There would never be room for nothing, because you would just think you know it all. Because you just got this blueprint right here. And I really was like stressing myself out. Like, oh my God, I'm so annoyed with messing up and screwing things up. But listen, I had to break out of that. I ain't gonna say we, because I don't know who out there, but Sine had to break out of that thing. And I feel like Tom is like bringing this thing out, like we all had that thing. You get what I'm saying? That we couldn't break from. That thing that was like, it was like we were walking through our own hell, like causing our own sabotage. You get what I'm saying? Like, and we had to get through that time period. And it's not always fun. So maybe during that time I was a jerk because I'm frustrated because I can't get things right. You get what I'm saying? Maybe I was all those names that everybody was calling me because of my frustration and my projection because of my frustration. Y'all get what I'm trying to say here?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm talking in riddles. But
no, and listen, I'm gonna take it to this level, right? Let's say what he's saying is that we went through a journey, right? We made some mistakes. Yeah. And even though we made these mistakes, we're gonna have we taking our like us up. He said it's accountability that we taking. He said we had the one to blame, right? For us, we had the one to blame. So even with them, you might be the a-hole they saying you are, right? You might be all the bad things they saying you are, right? But even in that, you have to be okay with pushing through, because sometimes you don't see that you don't like. All right, so what I'm trying to say is, you might become an a-hole, right, to everybody else, right? But you have a goal in mind. You have an idea where you're trying to go to, right? And it might make you seem like an a-hole, right, to everyone else. But you can't allow that to stop you from still going. You know what I mean? Okay. Because in the end, they look at you as a problem, right? Because the way you carry yourself. But just because it's different from them, then they was in your book they was the bad guys, right? Because they not on the same type of time as you are on. You can't let that go. That's what I think he's saying. Is like, all right, listen. If if I take your mindset and my mindset in my mind, you're an a-hole because you're not doing it, or I think you're doing something wrong, or you know what I'm saying? Like you're
we're not on the same page. We
exactly.
don't share perspectives.
And the person that you thinking is the bad guy because their perspective is different than yours. They might be feeling like you the bad guy.
I get that.
So now y'all both thinking each other's the bad guy because y'all have different perspectives. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he basically said, like, right now I can say that he say, and you know, this is just my perspective.
Yes.
That he's saying like, yo, we need to take more considerations of other people's thoughts and how we and just because we don't understand something or how they see things, we still should be able to push forward with them and not, you know what I mean? Like look at them like they're the problem.
I agree with that.
I mean, because who knows? Maybe we might got it wrong by thinking they the problem, and really all they doing is pushing forward for the next, you know what I mean, person in line. Or, you know, I'm just saying like it's
I like it. I
vice versa.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know.
That's good. What y'all think it is? Y'all think it's something different? Let us know. Shucks.
Yeah, you know, listen, you know, Tom, like I said, he sparked conversations, and then he have you thinking one way, and he have another thinking another way, and the whole time it just sort of it can bring us all together anyway.
Right.
You know what I mean? To have us think and have more consideration for one another. That's what I think. Basically, the whole song is about is having consideration for everyone.
Maybe we're bad guys and they knew it all along. Or maybe we're perfect, but probably not. Either way, babe, I'm just proud to be a problem they can't solve. And we've all been hooked on something. Pills or beer, mobile phones, and we've all done things that we regret to avoid laying alone. And Lord, we've had some bad days, depressed and anxious or drunk and stoned, and we've all had nights when we go to sleep and don't want to live no more. But we don't ask for help, we don't cry no tears. We know walking through hell, it can take some years. But we don't blame no one, cause it may be our fault. We may be all the names that we've been called. And maybe we're losers, maybe we're wrong. Maybe we're bad guys and they knew it all along. Or maybe we're perfect.
Yo, I ain't gonna front though. On another note, I love the flow. This it's like this country rock Tom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like Tom. You nice man. You a nice man, nice talented boy, man. For real, man. We just heard you on Ghost. You know, doing your little ditty pop, writing a love song.
Number one for pop, I heard.
Yeah, just, you know what I'm saying. So now we bringing him back with this another country type. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he's shifting genres on us.
Yeah, he nice. He just don't rap, y'all. He do a lot. He sing too. I heard him sing a little bit in that Ghost joint.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I like it. I like it so far. I like the melody. I like the beat. I like the guitar. He playing his thing on the guitar. I mean, you know, I still like this joint. I'm gonna bring it back because I like this hook too.
We know walking through hell, it can take some years. But we don't blame no one, cause it may be our fault. We may be all the names that we've been called. And maybe we're losers, maybe we're wrong. Maybe we're bad guys and they knew it all along. Or maybe we're perfect, but probably not. Either way, babe, I'm just proud to be a problem they can't solve. And we ain't afraid of hard times pass. And there will be dark nights, but they don't ever last. We ain't waiting for sunlight, we're pouring out gas. We're proud to be the problems light a match. And maybe we're losers, maybe we're wrong. Maybe we're bad guys and they knew it all along. Or maybe we're perfect, but probably not. Either way, babe, I'm just proud to be a problem they can't solve. And maybe we're losers.
Hold on. I just want to say something.
What's up?
I just got another thought. You know, he said, basically take. I don't know. Maybe he's saying like don't like we take ownership of our lives, right? We taking ownership of it.
Definitely.
and maybe I'm doing this the wrong way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'm doing everything the wrong way, but I gotta keep it like I'm trying to get it. I had this on the tip of my tongue, and like I had this thought, like I don't know. It just seemed like what he's saying. Be accountable, right? Be accountable. Go follow your dreams, and when you're not listening to other people, or you're not having spending time with like you used to with other people, you may look like an a-hole, and maybe you is. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it might be hard. You know what I'm saying? You might go through some hard time, but we're not waiting for that. We gonna keep going. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, if I bring it back one more time,
it's almost like
you gonna hear it.
Yeah, it's you. I think you're right on it. Even with the last part that you said, if you combine the two, and you say, you know what, I will not, shift because I don't share the same perspective as somebody else.
Yeah.
And because I'm standing firm on, what I believe, what I vision, what I want, what I desire, what I'm gunning for, right? I may come off strong. You get what I'm saying? I may come off real strong.
Yeah.
Because you don't see what I see.
Yeah.
You're not sitting in my chair. You don't see what's right in front of me. I can only see what's right. You see what's next to me.
Yeah.
You looking around, you can't even see what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
For real, unless I invite you into that.
Yeah.
And even when I invite you into it, you don't have my perspective. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then when you add what you just said just now on top of that, it's almost like people may look at that and be like, all right, well, you shifting, you looking different, you being different, you don't, like your vibe is not the same like it used to be, but and that feeling of disconnect, you get what I'm saying, from the people that's not vibing with you, it may make you feel like you being dragged through the mud or you walking through hell right now, because you isolated sometimes it's heavy, sometimes it's a lot to bear, sometimes it's frustrating when the people that you want to understand where you at don't understand where you at, and you can't get the words to explain where you at. Like, I get that, but at the same time you saying like own up to that thing. Like, keep standing 10 toes down. Keep believing and being strong in what you see and what the Lord gave you, and bam.
All right, I'm gonna try it one more time, right?
Go ahead, try.
You already hit it right in the bell. I'm gonna try it with a different analogy.
Okay, help us.
Let's say we just hire a CEO, new CEO of a business.
Okay.
Right. The new CEO come in and he started regulating. He started saying, "Oh, this gotta happen. We're not doing this no more." Yada yada yada. And everybody looking at him like he a a-hole.
Yeah.
What is this dude come here? He's switching up the whole flow of us. Who is this new? You know what I'm saying? Because there is a different movement, right?
Yeah.
But he have a vision of how he wants this company to get better, to expand. We don't see it. We just, you know what I mean? So he come off like he's wrong.
Right.
But he have a vision. So now he has to stay firm in how he trying to do things, because it's for the expansion of the business. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So everybody
don't understand the shift that's necessary.
Yes, but he got to stay firm, and he not. Whether it's sink or not, he's still gonna go with his plan because he have a vision. So he has to stay. You know what I'm saying? He has to stay firm.
Yeah, that's good.
You know what I mean? Good. So you may look at him and he's a problem. He like, well, I'm good on the problem because now I'm gonna make this thing go.
Y'all gonna see.
You know what I'm saying? So the problem, and we look at him like he's a problem, but he accepting like, yeah, I'm a problem. Throw a match on me and watch him burn this thing down. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna turn this thing all inside out, and then you want to see how we gonna do this thing.
Yeah.
So I mean,
you got to thinking.
Yeah, I mean, you can take yes, I'm saying. So if y'all have a perspective of the song, and y'all, if it's different from ours, or if y'all in agreement with ours, just put it in the comments. Let us know. You know what I mean? This will be dope, man. Okay, let's get back into it, man.
Maybe we're bad guys and they knew it all along. Or maybe we're perfect, but probably not. Either way, babe, I'm just proud to be a problem they can't solve. And maybe we're losers, maybe we're wrong. Maybe we're bad guys and they knew it all along. Or maybe we're perfect, but probably not. Either way, babe, I'm just proud to be a problem they can't solve.
Okay. Okay, Tom, I like that, man. I like how you did that. So yeah, that was Tom New John, man. It was fire. We liked it. Okay,
Yeah.
It had us thinking. It had us thinking, and all these different scenarios that he was probably sending a message through, and all these scenarios he probably is off. That's the fun thing about
Maybe we was off. Maybe it was all of them.
Maybe
he was the voice for everybody that got something similar going on.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Maybe it was a little bit of everything. That last line though was a great way to end the song. And maybe I'm proud to be a problem they can't solve.
Yeah, maybe I am proud. That's what I'm saying.
Like
that
now just end the song with that.
Yeah, that was tough.
Maybe I'm proud. Maybe I'm proud.
So what y'all think, man? Y'all like this new joint?
It was good.
Yeah, I liked it. I like like I said.
What you thought about the burning building? What was the relation now?
That's what I'm saying. I think the burning building was just saying like the burning building was like the person on fire. You know what I'm saying? Like
the walking through hell part?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like all the turmoil that you're going through, everything that everybody is looking at, they just adding kerosene. And they not even knowing like how he got him burning.
Yeah. I get that. I get that. I know I keep saying I get that, but I'm trying to see through a lens that's not just my own. Y'all understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can see it. I can see it. I can see that being it. Okay, I like that.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I love about Tom. All right. Not to drag it on, not to keep saying the same thing or trying to beat a dead coffin. Well, the saying go. But Tom music always had me think because it's more than just music.
Yeah.
It's on a deeper level, and if I just focus on the music and not trying to focus on what teacher actually trying to like what he's saying, the message, then I you know what I'm saying? Like
it's a lot.
Yeah. So even if I'm off a little bit, it had me thinking about other people. I can't be off. And why I can't be off? Because even in my analogy, it has me thinking about other people and how we don't see people perspectives all the time, and how we can just throw them under the bus or point them and say, yo, you way off this and that third, instead of trying to understand what they're trying to say or what they're trying to do. So it's like you're taking a step back and you're trying to put your feet in someone else's shoes, someone else's perspective.
You can't go wrong with that.
You know what I'm saying? So even in that, he actually bringing us closer to more humanizing.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're not just thinking about your perspective now. Now you're thinking about the other person's too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So just to be selfless.
Exactly.
Selfless, and I still love what you said in the beginning. Patient. Okay. And what was the other word? Like patient and understanding, maybe? No, I feel like understanding.
Oh, empathy.
Empathy.
You have to be patient. You have empathy. That's what it was. Yeah. That's.
Yeah, those words still resonate from beginning to the end of this song. Patience and empathy.
Yeah.
Good stuff, Tom.
Good stuff, man.
Thank you, Nova.
Shout out to Nova. Shout out to Tom. Shout out to the Hangover Gang,
the whole
family. Crew. All right.
Woo-hoo.
But this is Jazz Media 215. All right. We love you, and we see you on the next one. Peace.